And now, today's adventure of Outerscope I, The March to the Throne.
Hi, I'm Willie. When me and my friends built our spaceship Outerscope I, we never dreamed we'd end up on such a strange planet.
Look!
This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
We can't be sure. They may be friendly. They certainly don't look friendly.
They're all around us.
I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
We're surrounded. They're coming after us.
We're cut off from Outerscope.
What are we going to do? There's no escape.
Yes, there is. The path is open. We'd better run for it.
After them.
Where are we? Who or what are those creatures up there?
Don't move. We're trapped by steam jets.
Silence. I am King Scrub.
And I am Queen Polish.
We are the rulers of Sunnyland.
Sunnyland is the cleanest land in the universe.
Outsider, what land do you come from?
Speak, outsider.
We come from Earth.
Earth? Bah! I never heard of Earth.
Earth is by the sun.
What sun? There are hundreds of suns, thousands of suns, millions of suns.
But there is only one Sunnyland.
The cleanest land in the universe.
Earth is clean, too. Just because you never heard of it doesn't mean it's not clean.
This place, Earth, cannot be clean, and you cannot be clean.
Only Sunnyland is clean. All outsiders are dirty.
But you don't even know us. We might be just as clean as you are. You said yourselves you never met any Earth people before. So how do you know we're dirty?
We do not have to know you are dirty.
We know ourselves.
And we are clean.
The cleanest. But you must be dirty.
How can you tell?
Because if you were clean...
You would look like us.
That doesn't mean we're dirty. I take a bath every day. And I always brush my teeth.
And I comb my hair.
I scrub my fingernails.
And I wash my hair.
That is not enough.
We scrub and we polish and pluck and cut. We snip and file. We rub and brush and scrape and scour. We're clean. We're clean. All Sunnylanders are clean. We're the cleanest place in the universe. But you are not Sunnylanders. You come from a place called Earth. And you do not look like us. Therefore you must be dirty. All outsiders are dirty. Dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty.
Oh, dear, what can we do? It's getting hotter and there's no way to reason with them.
Well, we've just got to keep on trying.
They don't care what we say to them. They've already decided we're dirty.
And dirty's the worst thing you can be around here. They say we're dirty just because we're not from Sunnyland and don't look like them.
But we're not dirty. We're clean. If they only got to know us, I'm sure they would like us. We just have to make them listen, or else we'll bake in this place.
Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and convince them we're okay.
To be continued. Next time, the trail is discovered.
What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be?
I'm Bob Smallfence. I'm a North American Indian ironworker. I'm a Mohawk. My uncle was an ironworker. My father's an ironworker. And I'm trying to be an ironworker. It takes a lot of work to be one. When you set steel, it's you have to have teamwork with it because no one man can do it alone. Every man has a specific job to do, and if it wasn't that way, no buildings would be accomplished. Some points of view, steelworking is like working on a large erector set. And I know just about everyone had an erector set. Really, it's just adding piece by piece, and you're following a plan, a specific plan that tells you which pieces go where. And to do anything, it's in a huge scale, and there's a lot of other people working with you. Most of the North American Indians, from my reservation anyway, seems to someone in their family was an iron worker or steel worker, whatever you want to call it, and it just seems to be a tradition or something that they follow down, being an iron worker. Sometimes when I come into the city with my wife and my son, it's a nice feeling to show them the tall skyscrapers that I have put up. It's a nice feeling to know that in 100 years, the buildings will still be there, even though I'm not.
Stories, listen to one now.
The American language, which is mostly English, was born when the first European settlers began to borrow Native American words to describe the surprising and wonderfully strange things of the New World.
I say, I've never seen one of those before. I think I'll call it an aeroplane.
We call it Sikanqua.
awfully good name. Mind if I borrow it? I'll find something else to call an aeroplane.
Before they arrived in America, the Europeans had never seen a possum or a muskrat, had never seen a hickory tree, nor tasted a pecan. They had never worn a moccasin, never rowed in a kayak, never slept in a teepee. So, of course, they had no words of their own to call these things. The Native Americans had words for them, for these things were not strange and foreign to the people who had lived here all their lives. This animal they called
Ochak.
And this
Regumkum.
This beast was known as a
Musu.
a Narragansett word meaning he trims or cuts smooth, which refers to the animal's eating habit of stripping off all the lower branches and bark of a tree for food. The English borrowed these Native American words, but being poor spellers and pronouncers, slowly changed them until Sogankwa became
Skunk.
Ochak,
Woodchuck.
Ragukum,
Raccoon.
and Musu, the animal that strips things smooth, became known as a
Moose.
Hundreds of Native American words like sequoia and squash, hominy and succotash, terrapin and chipmunk, igloo and tomahawk underwent this type of translation. They are known as loan words, for they are lent to us from the languages of the Native Americans. We have borrowed from other languages as well, from Spanish, German, Chinese, African, Italian, from practically all the people of the world. But it was the words loaned to us by the Native Americans that began the change from English to what we call today the American language.
Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today?
My name is Cindy Joseph, and my Native American name is Bumblebee. This is my father. His Native American name is Young Eagle. That's my mother, and these are my brothers. We live in New York State. We all dance together at powwows. Those are special occasions where Native Americans get together. We get to see beautiful beadwork. My mother's been teaching me how to do beadwork too. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher, and I'll show my Native American outfit to the class. I only wear Native American outfits to powwows, but my friends like to see them. My father showed my friends his peace pipe. I spend time learning about special traditions. But most of the time, I'm with my friends. My name to be Bumblebee, And I like being a Native American. Most of all, I like being myself.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
My name is Martin. I have a pet snake, Nigel.
Mom, I'm gonna take the bike to the shop. Honey, I'm gonna be out of the house most of the day. And what about Larry's dog?
No problem. I'll sit Nigel's cage someplace up high.
Okay, remember to lock up.
Okay.
And don't forget your key.
Okay.
And be careful.
Okay. Pat once made trouble for me by pretending Nigel bit him. Here's Pat now. What am I gonna say?
Hi. I'll back up.
No, that's okay. I will.
Oh, thanks.
Well, did you get anything? Wow, man, that's neat. A light, flasher, horn, radio, all in one. I saved up all my money for it. I bet it was expensive. I think I'm gonna have to leave my bicycle here. You see the gears lock, and you see the pedal here. That's stuck. And the gear here, that isn't on right, and this is just frozen solid, won't move at all.
Yeah, guess you are gonna have to leave it. Are you gonna walk home?
Well, I thought I might go over to the bowling alley and bowl a little.
You like bowling? I'm crazy about bowling.
You got some time? Want to bowl?
Sure, let's do that.
Well, just wait here a minute. It's much shorter.
Yeah, but what about the brook?
We can walk the bike through. I do it all the time.
Okay. Hey, you dropped something. Your key.
Oh, boy. My mother would kill me if I lost this. She has this thing about locking the house. You'd think some burglar was just waiting to break in.
Didn't you know the world's just crawling with burglars? Sometimes when you don't know somebody very well, you kind of decide in advance that he's not going to like you.
Yeah, boy, that's happened to me. Even with somebody I do know. Like the time Nigel was stolen. And the first person I thought of was Larry. And I was all wrong.
Yeah, things really turn out different than you expect sometimes.
Been bitten by any boas lately?
I guess I really had it coming. I was sort of wondering if you were going to bring that up.
I was just teasing. I got over that thing.
No, really. I do feel bad about that stupid lie. I was sorry the minute it was out of my mouth. I just didn't know how to take it back.
In a way, it was a compliment. You wouldn't have done it if you didn't think Nigel was special, even if he is kind of an underdog in the pet world.
It's good to stick up for the underdog. It makes you feel like you can stand on your own 2 feet.
You should get a boa. A girl boa.
I bet you Nigel would like that.
And soon we'd have half a dozen little baby boas.
And both our mothers would kick us out of the house.
got it. Don't worry. Take it easy. I'm down. Lower it. Slowly. Knock the thing over. Okay, good. Good. Oh! You okay? I think so. Stay right there. Let me get the wood done. I must have turned my ankle. Oh. See it. Is it swollen? Oh. Gee, maybe it's broken. Don't talk crazy. Basketball practice starts next week. Well, I can move it a little. I'll tell you what. Pull on the bicycle, and I'll pull the bicycle and you both. Okay, thanks. When we get to the road, you can ride the rest of the way on my bike. Good. We've almost made it. Thanks for taking me home in style. Hey, since I cheated you out of the bowling, why don't you come in a little? You like Monopoly? Better watch out on the chin. Listen, I promised my mother I'd get her the paper, so let me do that and I'll be right back. And I'll beat you with 1 foot soaking in a foot bath. Bye.
What on earth? Martin? Panda?
Early.
Martin, what on earth happened here?
Ma, I just got here.
Where are you living?
It's nothing, Ma.
Hey, what happened here? I just asked you that. Did you leave the window open?
Of course not. I had. You know, it must have been a burglar. I wonder why he left it all behind. Something must have scared him. Nigel, of course.
And what happened to that marvelous watchdog of Larry's?
Probably asleep somewhere. But Nigel's a hero. Say it, Mom.
Nigel's a hero.
Nigel, Nigel, what a pet. You're a boa, Mr. Burglar won't forget.
Hi, this is Woody, and you're in for a thrill. We're gonna make a treat from Brazil. Brazilian Americans think it's neat to make dulce. It's a treat. Dulce is candy, if you please, in the language of Brazil, which is Portuguese. Take 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. 1 6-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we need a pinch of salt and 1/2 cup of ground nuts, if you want. First, melt the chocolate on top of a double boiler. You need an older person to help you out when the going gets hot. Then remove from the heat and add the other ingredients. Now stir until the mixture is smooth. Next, get an 8-inch square pan. Do. Then line the pan with wax paper. And turn the mixture evenly onto the pan with the paper. Now, when you have spread the mixture out, smooth as can be without a doubt, put it in the refrigerator and chill for 2 hours. Next, turn the candy out on a cutting board. Peel the paper off and cut it up. Brazilian fudge is so good! Yeah!
Do we know what color the first humans were?
No, not even scientists can tell the color of a person's skin from looking at bones. And bones are all that remain after the millions of years since the first humans were alive. But let's see if we can make a good guess what color they were. Here's a map of Africa and part of Asia. The earliest traces of humans have been found in these hot, sunny lands. Now, here are people who live in these lands today. Their skin colors are of various shades of brown, which protect them from the strong sunlight in that part of the world. So we can make a guess that the first humans were of various shades of brown. neither as dark nor as light as many people are today.
That sure was a good movie. It sure was. I didn't understand it. The good guy was wearing the white hat, and the bad guy was wearing the black hat. But who was the dude with no hat?